Hey, welcome to our train layout. Got a safety issue here. We moved this station over here, which is great. And the railroad was fine with that. They put in the parking lot here, still a little more work to do. But according to the city, Municipal Code 29.7.86, paragraph 2, they have to put a fence in here for safety issues because it's too close to the track. So we're gonna have to build a second chain link fence. So I did some shopping earlier for that, and yeah. So I just gotta measure this and see how much a foot would probably be fine. I didn't know how much I needed. And I wanna know how far apart these posts are. It's like an inch. That makes it, well, okay, maybe a little more. Doesn't have to be the same, but close. Okay, so that whole city municipal code thing, I just made that up. All right, so I just showed you the little fence thing because I had to get a measurement. I'm probably actually gonna build that fence back at my house, but you know what we're gonna do with it. Now, at this point, like in the last videos, we're gonna keep working on this Park Gulch thing. And Scott's here.
Hi, Scott.
Jim's here.
Hi,
Dad's here. I'm gonna show you what Scott's doing. I just commissioned him to start working on something that I've been putting off for years. So, perfect timing. It's perfect timing. Scott said, yeah, I'll do that. It's like, perfect. Okay, so we are over here at the Kenosha Pass area where there's this Y. We've talked about this before in another video. I'll probably link to that right above. So I'm not gonna go too much into detail about it. But we need to get this in because we got a new turnout that's gonna go here. The Y goes that way. That used to be existing track that goes all the way over there to Morrison. Oh, we haven't talked about Morrison yet. So this is gonna go up this way. I've had these pieces like ready to go for like a year, roughly. Scott is gonna continue working on them and see if we can actually get these in place. I actually built this turnout a long time ago. It's kind of a curved Y kind of thing, and I think it works. We'll find out at some point here. So Scott's gonna work on this area, actually get this stuff secured down. Okay, gonna help Scott out real quick. That worked good. Souvenir? Souvenir. Okay, so the road is going here, the bridge is going here, but the bridge is too high. I need to get it dropped down because it needs to come into this area. Got this tunnel here. Feel like I can get a little bit of height taken out right in here before we go into the bridge. So I just gotta figure that out. Busy day at the saw. It's sawmill. Okay, so I got that set up. Oh, the camera. All these clamps in the way. All right, so I got that set up so now the road goes down. And you can see it's down here now instead of up where the bridge was at. Again, these are temporary abutments. So the bridge will actually be lower. And that fits. So the next thing is to see if Jim approves of my new road design with it being so close to the tunnel. But he said that's fine. So If he's good with it, I'm good with it, and you all should be fine with it. All right. I like it. And this height, the height of this is like really nice out here. I don't even really have to come down. I mean, it's almost too low, but it's actually probably perfect. I like this. Oh my goodness. So Scott has got this cut in. That is cool. Been waiting for like a year or two to see that. So here's a quick little tip. So I wanted to know where this turnout was gonna be, and it's a custom, pretty crazy turnout. So I stuck it on here a year ago where I thought I needed it, and I lightly spray painted it, then took it off, and that left us with a nice little impression of where it needs to go. So now we know what we need to do to get these rails to line up, and these rails to line up. Good stuff. Okay, so we're debating on how, so this is a piece that we're reusing from somewhere else. We're debating on, do we want to cut that in, or this in, or what do we want to do with the rail, because, you know, it's already there. So, I have an idea. Let's do that. Oh, fixed it. It's on the floor now. Oh, look, there it is. So anyways, this is what I think. So hold that there. So that
I won't drop it
on the ground. Cut that to fit,
yes.
to make it fit. And we might be able to take these rails and pull them through the spikes and pull them out this way.
To the bridge, that. Got it.
To that or more, at least past the cut you're making here, if you can. Pull it past the cut, then we can pull them back. If it doesn't work, you rip the rails off and you just do something else. So we're trying to reuse the rail that's already here. That was a weird angle of my head, huh? Oh yeah. Ooh. It squeaks. We gotta go past those spikes.
Yeah,
huh?
stop. That's good.
We are repurposing track that was previously hand laid years ago. Is that good?
That should be more
Can we
than
go
good.
past that?
Yep, that's fine.
Okay, so now we know how high our little abutments need to be. Right now they're too high. So, to avoid doing any hard math, we flip these upside down. I drew a line across here, which you can't quite see because it's in the way. I'm gonna go out and with the bandsaw and we're gonna try and cut that off. Hopefully that works okay. Woohoo! There's a little bit of a lip there still, and that's probably a good thing. And in case you were wondering, or even if you weren't wondering, Jim had made this and it's made out of hydrocal. So it was pretty easy to cut. I'm gonna try the radial arm saw this time instead of the bandsaw. Dusty. Boy, did that work good. Whew. Yeah. It's dusty. I didn't realize it was going to be that bad. Okay, so we have our abutments cut down to height. Let's move over some. Not square.
Am I right? Sit on me too.
So my dad and Jim are running the cab forward around the layout, and someone decided, hey, let's try and run it through the sharpest curve on the layout, which is probably this one right here. We added that in. That's not original stuff, but we added that in so we could get an extra loop that we could just run trains around in a circle around this big island here.
If I was a drinking man, somebody would owe me a beer.
Yeah, I think I owe you a beer or something. Wow. So our grade here for this part here pretty much matches this exactly as far as we can tell. So that was a pretty good guess like a year ago that I initially started this. Very nice. And this is level up here up at Kenosha Pass. So that way trains you park up there won't roll away. Yay. right, this is the Kenosha Pass area. This is what Scott's been working on. I've had a lot of this wood cut and ready to go for like years, but it's just been sitting here with this big hole. Scott now has it all cut and secured down all the way through there. All that's secure. All this branch of the Y is secure. That's all secure now. What's really cool is we can actually get this part of the main line back in operation. I got one more turnout to cut in over there, but I can do that later. So this goes down what is known as Kenosha grade, loops around and goes over to Como right there. This side here, that goes around down through there. I can't remember the name of the trestle that's around this corner. I'll put it on the screen. Okay, and then that goes from there and it goes over to what I'm calling Morrison over in that corner. And these down here are the Buena Vista tunnels. I know the two were not next to each other, but they are in my world. Years ago, I had built this turnout, and that will fit right in there. We'll have to line this up a little bit better there, but it's kind of a curved Y switch. I think it works. I've run some stuff through it temporarily, so it should work out, hopefully. Get that connected, and we will have our main line back up that way. Okay, so in the past when I've done groundwork and stuff, you've seen me use like cardboard strips. I'm not gonna do that this time. I'm gonna use some screen. Different ways of doing the same thing. Basically, I just gonna lay some screen down from like a screen door, window kind of thing. Then I'll lay some paper on that, crinkle it up, lay it out. I'll get randomness out of that. And then we'll lay some strips of paper down with dipped in hydrocal or plaster or something like that. But the base, I just need to lay some screen down to kind of hold stuff. So right here is gonna fill this in with like some screen so I have something to hold stuff. So that area is going to cease to be very easily accessible. So I vacuumed it. Vacuum as you go. It's like building a haunted house. You've done it, you know what I'm talking about. What's kind of funny is there's black little tacks in here from the original time this layout was built, and wherever this was originally used, he used screen just like I did, but he used these little metal tacks. I don't know, maybe they didn't have staplers back then. So that's it for the night. I was here, Don, my dad, Don was here, Scott was here, John was here. No, John was not here. Jim was here. And yeah, we got lots of stuff done. Park Gulch, we got that going. More, so subscribe if you like the videos, and
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up, and to make sure you get notifications, make sure
You ring that bell.
Okay, good. Got that out of the way. So we will see you next week. Most likely we're gonna keep working on the Park Gulch project. I ran out of screen, so we'll just kind of, you know, finish that up. That should be nice and dry and solid, so we can pick up from there. I really like the way this thing turned out. So that is it. We'll see you later. Goodbye.